What if I told you that one of America's favorite health foods could secretly be expanding your waistline after 60? Avocados, yes, the creamy fruit praised by nutritionists, can either help flatten belly fat or quietly fuel it, depending on how you eat them. And the difference often comes down to just one simple mistake. I'm Dr. Howard Tucker, a longevity doctor with decades of experience helping seniors unlock the foods that extend life rather than shorten it. And today, we're exposing the hidden avocado traps that cause belly fat to creep in after retirement. The good news? With a few science-backed fixes, you can still enjoy this delicious fruit while keeping your waistline slim and your metabolism strong. Avocados are packed with monounsaturated fats, nutrients proven to lower cholesterol, support brain health, and reduce inflammation. In fact, a 2021 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that adults who ate one avocado a day had lower visceral fat, the dangerous fat around organs, than those who didn't. So how on earth can avocados make seniors gain belly fat? The answer lies in metabolism. As we age, our resting metabolic rate declines by up to 30%. That means even healthy fats can be stored as excess weight if they're not used properly. One medium avocado has about 240 calories, nearly the same as a small cheeseburger. For a 25-year-old running on a fast metabolism, that's no problem. But for someone in their 60s or 70s, 2 or 3 extra servings can quietly tip the balance towards storage rather than burn. Here's the second mistake: pairing avocados with the wrong foods. Many seniors enjoy guacamole with chips, avocado toast on thick bread, or creamy avocado smoothies loaded with fruit. While the avocado itself isn't harmful, the refined carbs and sugars it's paired with spike insulin. And when insulin is elevated, your body is far more likely to store those avocado calories as belly fat instead of burning them for energy. Third, timing matters. Eating avocado late at night, especially with salty or heavy meals, slows digestion. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that late-night fat intake is more likely to be stored rather than used. For seniors with slower digestion, this can translate into belly fat that refuses to budge.
But here's the hopeful part. None of this means you have to cut avocados out of your life. In fact, they can be one of the most powerful tools for weight management if you know how to fix these mistakes. And in the next section, I'll show you exactly how seniors can turn avocados from a belly fat trap into a belly fat fighter. The first thing seniors need to know is this: avocados are not the enemy. They're one of the most nutrient-dense foods in nature, containing more potassium than bananas, fiber that stabilizes blood sugar, and fats that calm inflammation. But unlocking those benefits depends entirely on how you eat them.
The fix begins with pairing. When avocados are combined with protein-rich foods, like eggs, salmon, or beans, the fat slows digestion, keeping blood sugar steady. A 2020 diabetes care study confirmed that meals balancing healthy fat with protein lowered insulin spikes by nearly 40% compared to fat plus carbohydrate meals. That means pairing avocado with eggs at breakfast supports fat burning, while avocado toast on white bread does the opposite. The second fix is portion awareness. A full avocado may be fine for younger adults, but research from the American Heart Association suggests that half an avocado per meal is the sweet spot for seniors. Why? Because at that level, the monounsaturated fat supports heart health and satiety without tipping into excess calories that your slower metabolism can't burn off. In my clinic, I've seen countless seniors lose stubborn midsection fat simply by cutting their serving in half and stretching it across 2 meals.
Next comes timing. Seniors digest fat more slowly, which can cause calories to linger unused if eaten late at night. Eating avocado earlier in the day, ideally at breakfast or lunch, gives your body hours of active time to use those calories for energy. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that when healthy fats were consumed at lunch, participants had 25% higher fat oxidation rates than when the same meal was eaten late in the evening. In other words, an avocado omelette at 8 a.m. fuels your body, while a midnight guacamole bowl fuels your belly fat.
Another key fix is adding fiber-rich companions. Seniors often underestimate how powerful fiber is in preventing fat storage. When avocados are eaten with vegetables, leafy greens, or legumes, the soluble fiber traps excess cholesterol and slows down the absorption of fat. This reduces belly fat accumulation while protecting your arteries. That's why a salad topped with avocado slices is a fat-burning meal, while chips with guacamole sabotage your waistline. Finally, watch what you drink with avocado meals. Pairing avocado toast with orange juice or a sweetened latte spikes insulin, undoing its benefits. But combine it with water, green tea, or black coffee, and the avocado's fats keep you full and balanced. A Harvard Medical School analysis on dietary patterns in older adults found that those who avoided sugar-sweetened beverages with their meals had significantly lower visceral fat, regardless of their calorie intake. So here's the takeaway. Keep portions modest, eat avocados earlier in the day, always pair them with protein or fiber, and avoid sugary companions. Do this, and instead of making belly fat worse, avocados become your ally in flattening it. And in the next section, I'll take you deeper into the fascinating science of why these fixes work in senior bodies specifically. What's really happening inside your metabolism when you eat an avocado the right way versus the wrong way. Here's the fascinating part. The same avocado that helps a 30-year-old stay slim can have an entirely different effect on a 70-year-old body. And it comes down to 3 critical changes in metabolism that happen with age. First is slower fat oxidation. Studies in the Journal of Gerontology show that seniors burn dietary fat at a slower rate than younger adults. That means the heart-healthy fats in avocado don't immediately get used for energy. If paired with the wrong foods, they're stored as belly fat instead. Think of it like a traffic jam. The fat isn't bad, it's just stuck waiting in line, and when too much piles up, it gets stored. Second is insulin sensitivity. With age, our cells often stop responding to insulin as efficiently. This condition, called insulin resistance, is a major driver of belly fat in older adults. Avocados, when eaten correctly, can actually improve insulin sensitivity. Their monounsaturated fats make cell membranes more flexible, allowing glucose to enter cells more easily. But if combined with sugary foods or refined carbs, the avocado's calories simply add to the insulin spike, worsening belly fat storage. That's why avocado with a sugary smoothie can expand your waist, while avocado with salmon can shrink it. Third is the role of gut bacteria. After age 60, the microbiome changes. There are fewer of the beneficial bacteria that keep weight under control. Avocados are one of the few foods that naturally increase healthy gut bacteria because of their soluble fiber. A 2019 nutrient study showed that daily avocado intake increased the population of gut microbes that reduce inflammation and regulate fat storage. But here's the catch. This effect only happens when avocados are eaten with fiber-rich meals. If they're eaten with chips or refined bread, the gut bacteria never get the fiber they need, and the belly fat-fighting effect is lost. There's also something called postprandial thermogenesis, how much energy your body uses to process food after you eat it. Younger adults get a strong calorie-burning boost from meals, but in seniors, this effect is muted. Avocado's natural combination of fat and fiber can help reignite this calorie burn, but only when digestion isn't slowed by late-night eating. That's why seniors who enjoy avocado at breakfast often report more steady energy and easier weight loss than those who eat it before bed. And finally, hormones play a role. Declines in estrogen and testosterone are linked to increased belly fat storage in both men and women after midlife. The phytosterols in avocado, plant compounds structurally similar to hormones, may help rebalance this system by lowering cortisol, the stress hormone that drives fat to the midsection. Clinical trials published in phytotherapy research show that avocado oil reduces cortisol markers, which is one reason many seniors who swap processed oils for avocado oil see their waistlines shrink over time. So the avocado itself isn't the problem, it's the context of the senior body. Slower fat burning, reduced insulin sensitivity, changes in gut bacteria, and hormone shifts. All of these create a metabolic environment where avocado can either heal or harm. Eat it the right way and you're giving your body a tool to fight aging. Eat it the wrong way and you're handing it fuel for stubborn belly fat. If you want to turn avocados into a fat-burning ally instead of a belly fat trap, the key isn't cutting them out. It's using them with daily habits that train your body to burn, not store. The first habit is morning timing. Start your day with avocado before your metabolism slows down. A simple half avocado with eggs or on top of a veggie omelet delivers protein, healthy fat, and fiber in a combination that keeps insulin steady. In a clinical trial published in the Nutrition Journal, adults who ate avocado at breakfast reported 28% greater satiety and significantly reduced snacking later in the day. For seniors, that means fewer late-morning sugar cravings that lead to belly fat. The second habit is pairing avocado with movement. Even light movement, like a 10-minute walk or chair stretches, dramatically increases blood flow to muscles. This creates a metabolic highway that directs avocado's fats into energy instead of storage. I've had patients in their 70s who simply shifted their guacamole snack from the couch to after their daily walk, and within months, they noticed their waistbands loosening. The third habit is mindful portions. Think of half an avocado as the ideal dose. Slice it onto a salad, mash it onto high-fiber toast, or cube it into a bean soup. This half portion provides plenty of monounsaturated fat to fight inflammation without overwhelming your metabolism with extra calories. Remember, your body after 60 can't burn fuel as quickly as it did in your 30s, so smart portions are your secret weapon. The fourth habit is fiber synergy. Always pair avocado with vegetables, legumes, or leafy greens. The soluble fiber in avocado and the insoluble fiber in these foods create a digestive effect that stabilizes blood sugar and reduces fat storage. A 2019 trial in Nutrients showed that this kind of fiber pairing not only promoted fat loss, but also improved gut microbiome health, which directly impacts belly fat. And here's one most people overlook. Avoid late-night avocado bowls. Eating avocado before bed, especially with salty chips or bread, is a recipe for storage. Digestion slows during sleep, so those calories linger unused. But eaten at lunch paired with protein and fiber, avocado calories are used up as steady energy through the afternoon. Timing makes all the difference. Finally, hydrate with your avocado meals. Water, unsweetened tea, or black coffee enhance satiety and help your body metabolize fat more efficiently. Sweetened drinks, on the other hand, spike insulin and flip the switch from fat burning to fat storing. Seniors who swap orange juice for water or tea with their avocado breakfast often see dramatic changes in belly fat over time. When practiced daily, these small avocado habits retrain the body to burn fat instead of storing it. They're not about restriction, but about alignment, eating in sync with how the senior metabolism works best. And in the next section, we'll talk about something even more encouraging: the early signs your body is already responding, the little changes you'll notice before the belly fat even begins to shrink. One of the most common frustrations seniors share with me is that they can't see progress fast enough. They eat better, try new routines, but the belly fat doesn't melt overnight. Here's the truth. Your body often whispers before it shouts. The first signs of change aren't always on the scale or in the mirror. They're in how you feel. The very first signal many notice is steadier energy. Instead of the mid-morning slump or the 3 p.m. crash, your energy feels smoother throughout the day. That's because avocado's monounsaturated fats and fiber stabilize blood sugar. A 2020 study in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging found that seniors who replaced saturated fats with avocado-based meals had fewer blood sugar dips, which meant fewer cravings. So if you're not raiding the pantry as often, it's proof your metabolism is recalibrating. The second early sign is digestive comfort. Avocados are rich in soluble fiber, which nourishes the gut microbiome. Within weeks, many seniors report less bloating, more regularity, and reduced heartburn. Science backs this up. Researchers at Illinois State University found that avocado eaters had a more diverse gut microbiome, which is strongly linked to lower belly fat. When your digestion feels lighter and more efficient, that's your body signaling repair. Another encouraging sign is reduced stiffness and inflammation. The same healthy fats in avocado that help your waistline also calm joint inflammation. Seniors often wake up with less stiffness in their knees or hips after a few weeks of consistent avocado habits. That's not imagination, it's physiology. Monounsaturated fats directly lower markers of inflammation like CRP reactive protein, which the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has linked to belly fat accumulation. Less inflammation means your body is moving resources away from damage control and back toward fat burning and repair. You may also notice subtle changes in appetite. Suddenly, half a sandwich feels filling, or dinner portions seem naturally smaller. That's avocado's satiety power at work. A study in the Nutrition Journal reported that when adults added half an avocado to lunch, their hunger was reduced by 40% for the next 3 hours. If you're finding it easier to stop eating when satisfied, that's your body's way of showing it's no longer being hijacked by sugar spikes and crashes. And here's a sign most people overlook. Your clothes begin to fit differently before the scale changes. Belly fat is tricky because it's often visceral, stored deep around the organs. When it starts to recede, you may notice your waistband loosening or your shirts feeling less snug, even if the number on the scale hasn't dropped. That's because visceral fat shrinks before subcutaneous fat does. For seniors, this is a major victory. It means your body is becoming healthier from the inside out. Finally, the most powerful sign is mental clarity. Belly fat is strongly linked with inflammation in the brain. When insulin sensitivity improves and inflammation calms, many seniors report sharper memory, clearer thinking, and even better moods. Scientists at Tufts University found that seniors who increased monounsaturated fats, like those in avocado, performed better on cognitive tests than those on low-fat diets. So if you suddenly feel more alert or less foggy, it's not coincidence. It's your brain rebuilding alongside your belly. So, while the mirror may take longer to show progress, your body is already sending signals. Steadier energy, smoother digestion, reduced stiffness, smaller appetites, looser clothes, and a clearer mind. These are the quiet victories that tell you your avocado habits are working, even before the belly fat begins to visibly shrink. The real secret to making avocados work for you isn't knowing the science. It's weaving the right habits into your daily rhythm so they stick. A ritual, not a random choice, is what transforms avocados from a guilty pleasure into a powerful longevity tool. Start with breakfast as your anchor meal. This is when your metabolism is most active and your muscles are most receptive to nutrients. Instead of butter or cream cheese, spread half an avocado onto high-fiber toast. Then top it with an egg or smoked salmon. You've just built a meal that balances protein, healthy fat, and fiber in a way your senior metabolism thrives on. Studies in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that this kind of balanced breakfast lowers visceral fat levels over time compared to carb-heavy starts. Next, build midday reinforcement. By lunch, many seniors hit their first energy dip. That's the perfect time to use avocado strategically. A mixed salad with avocado slices, beans, and lean protein doesn't just fill you up, it keeps blood sugar stable through the afternoon slump. Clinical trials published in Nutrients confirm that combining avocado with legumes amplifies satiety while reducing belly fat storage. It's not just about what you eat, it's about building combinations that work with your biology. Then comes the movement pairing ritual. Treat avocado as your post-activity fuel. Even light movement, gardening, a short walk, or chair exercises boosts circulation and primes your muscles to use those avocado fats for energy rather than storage. Seniors who time avocado-rich snacks after activity often see belly fat shrink faster because the calories are directed toward recovery, not storage. Another ritual is portioning in advance. Many of my patients buy avocados, slice them in half when ripe, and immediately refrigerate one half with a squeeze of lemon to prevent browning. This way, they're never tempted to eat the whole fruit at once. By making half an avocado the default portion, it becomes automatic. And waistlines thank them. Evening rituals matter too. This is the time to avoid the avocado trap. Eating guacamole with chips while watching TV at night is the fastest way to sabotage progress. Instead, shift your avocado intake earlier and make evenings about lighter, digestion-friendly foods. Your body at rest simply doesn't need dense fat calories late at night. Reframing avocado as a morning and midday ally keeps it in the fat-burning zone. Finally, make hydration part of the ritual. Pair every avocado meal with water, herbal tea, or black coffee. This supports digestion, reduces overeating, and helps the body metabolize fat more effectively. Seniors often confuse thirst with hunger. Hydrating alongside avocado keeps cravings at bay and ensures your body is burning, not storing. The beauty of this ritual is that it doesn't require drastic change. You're not cutting out foods you love or following a strict diet. You're simply aligning avocado with your body's natural rhythms: breakfast fuel, lunch stabilizer, post-movement recovery, and mindful portions. Once these habits settle in, they stop feeling like effort and start feeling like second nature. And when that happens, belly fat is no longer creeping in, it's quietly fading out. Here's what most people get wrong about belly fat in seniors. They think it's just cosmetic, but science tells us it's much more serious. Visceral fat, the deep fat that sits around the organs, is one of the strongest predictors of heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline. The good news? Every time you use avocado correctly, you're not just trimming your waistline, you're lowering your risk of those conditions. Let's talk about the long term. When seniors consistently eat avocado in the right way, moderate portions, early in the day, paired with protein and fiber, the results go far beyond appearance. Over time, insulin sensitivity improves. This means your body becomes better at using energy instead of storing it. A large trial from Harvard's T.H. Chan School of Public Health showed that older adults who regularly consumed monounsaturated fats, like those in avocado, had up to a 33% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. That's not a diet trend, that's metabolic resilience. The second payoff is heart health protection. Avocados are naturally rich in potassium and plant sterols, which help lower blood pressure and reduce LDL cholesterol. A 2022 study in the Journal of the American Heart Association followed over 100,000 people for 3 decades. Those who ate avocado at least twice a week had a 16% lower risk of cardiovascular disease. For seniors, that translates into a stronger heart, healthier arteries, and greater independence. Third, there's brain preservation. Belly fat and brain fog are closely linked because both are fueled by inflammation. By reducing visceral fat with smart avocado habits, you're also reducing inflammatory chemicals that cross into the brain. A trial at Tufts University found that seniors who ate avocado daily performed better on memory and attention tests, thanks to its gluten and monounsaturated fats. That's why so many patients tell me, it's not just my waist, I feel sharper, calmer, clearer. The fourth payoff is mobility and joint comfort. As inflammation decreases and waistlines shrink, there's less pressure on the knees, hips, and lower back. Seniors often report they can walk longer, climb stairs more easily, and feel lighter on their feet. Remember, belly fat isn't just stored energy, it's inflammatory tissue. Lose it, and the entire body feels relief. But the biggest payoff may be confidence and longevity itself. When you start each day with a ritual that fuels energy, steadies appetite, and trims fat, you're building consistency. And consistency is what unlocks extra years of independence. The Mayo Clinic has identified belly fat as one of the strongest markers of premature death risk, even stronger than total body weight. Reversing that risk daily, one avocado habit at a time, means you're literally adding life to your years. And here's something seniors often underestimate: the ripple effect. Once you experience the early wins, looser clothes, steadier energy, less stiffness, it becomes easier to add other positive habits. You walk a little more, you snack a little less, you sleep a little deeper. Avocados don't just shrink belly fat, they kickstart a momentum of healthy aging that compounds over time. So, the payoff isn't just a flatter stomach. It's a stronger heart, sharper mind, lighter joints, more energy, and more years of independence. Every avocado, eaten the right way, becomes an investment in a future where age does not mean decline but renewal. So here's the truth: belly fat in seniors isn't inevitable. It's not about willpower, and it's not about cutting out the foods you love. It's about making tiny, daily shifts that flip your biology from storing to burning. And avocados, when used the right way, can be the trigger that sets everything in motion. But here's the question I want to leave you with. If one simple fruit, paired with the right habits, can flatten your belly, steady your energy, protect your heart, and sharpen your mind, what other everyday foods are hiding this kind of power? Because the next one I'm going to show you doesn't just fight belly fat. It silently rewires your metabolism in ways even doctors never expected. The choice is yours. Do you keep eating the way you always have? Or do you start using food like medicine? powerful enough to change the way you age.